This is Felmentia, capital of the Ceriltia Kingdom.
We need to warn them about that Screeper.
Leave it to me. I'll go to the castle and inform them. You guys can just enjoy the town.
I've never been here before.
The city's unique structure is renowned all over the world. It's quite interesting.
I want to look around.
Cryas won't be back for a while, so you can all go your own way. Just be sure you don't leave town.
Okay.
Oh my word, what an interesting place! But so many stairs. It'd be tough to live here. Oh, you think so too? Oh, yes. I tried to get over it, but I couldn't. Would you please hold me for now? Alyssa. I'm sorry, but I never thought I'd actually witness my best friend's death. I feel like my life is full of death on every side. My mother died before I could walk or talk, and I lost my father 2 years ago. And now Alyssa, my childhood friend. I'm sorry. You must be tired of my complaints. Thank you. I'm relieved to hear that. Thanks to you, I feel as if a weight has been lifted. I'll find my own solutions from now on.
Well, did you look around? So, what did you think of Felmentia? Yes, the layout is unique within this continent. My question to you is, why would they use such a layout? It's easier to build on a flat plain, so why did they choose a mountain slope? The answer is because of the threat of the Screepers. As you know, Screepers live by the water. So a city in the mountains, far from their nests, is desirable. Whether Ceriltian or Grangalian, everyone has their own fears. Is it evil to invade other countries to solve the problem? No one can say. But another war will bring inevitable bloodshed again. As the Peace Maintenance Brigade, stopping that is our only goal. And I'm counting on your ability to help achieve that.
Yoo-hoo! What's up? With me? Man, you really got me there. Come to think of it, I wanted to ask you something too. You're pretty strong, huh? How strong are you really? No way! Seriously? Then you might be able to save the world one day. If that happens, if it really does, I'd be... Ah! Oh, don't worry about what I just said. It's personal stuff.
So, that monster's loose?
Yeah. Looks like General Rockvine duped us into helping set that thing free. I'm very sorry.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Cryus. General Rockvine literally bet his life on that plan. You can't win against a man like that.
Still, it was our fault that put Ceriltia at risk.
Well then, hurry and dispatch the monster. That's the best way to preserve the PMB's honor, isn't it?
Easier said than done, though maybe not for a Night Slayer like you.
I await your success.
And I'll be rooting for you too, in a certain matter.
Vice General Graf, yes?
Why, how did you know?
He must be the most hot-blooded man in all Ceriltia.
Rumor has it he's suggesting your brother, I mean His Highness, to eliminate the PMB.
Word spreads fast.
Yo! Decided to drop by? I was just talking with Sheris.
All right. I'll have my men tighten security.
Thanks. Well, I'm done here. Why don't you go look around? See you back at the inn.
Aren't you known as the PMB's astute fencer? You're currently working with Cryus? I see. I want to ask you something. What do you think of Cryus? I'm glad to hear that. It looks like he hasn't changed. Oh, I apologize. It's just that we've known each other since childhood, and I was curious. Back then, my older brother was in good health, and the three of us used to play together. Those were good times. Cryus always talked about his dreams back then. He had his own ideas of peace. Harmony that transcends borders. Peace without using force. Why did he stop pursuing the dreams he had? I'm sorry. Please, pretend I never said anything. If you'll excuse me, I must begin preparing a strategy to handle that monster.
Back already, huh? The others aren't here yet. By the way, did Sheris say anything about me? Oh, that's all? Yeah, she and I go way back. When Dad established the PMB, the first mission was to intervene with Ceriltia and Grangale. Her father was still alive then. While our parents talked politics, I'd play outside with Sheris.
Sorry for the wait.
Playtime is over now. Come on, let's go.
What?
Huh?
Nina, what are you doing here?
That's what I want to know. Did the loser come to cause trouble in my territory?
Since when is this your territory? And I never lost. It was totally a tie.
Nuh-uh, I won.
It was a tie. Ask anybody.
Ask all you want, loser, but they'll all agree that I won.
Huh?
Ha! You don't know anything, do you? Then let me tell you. I am this region's champion!
No way!
Who'd believe the not champion instead of the champion?
Well, fine. I guess we'll just have to settle this. You are so going to lose. I'll be the champion.
Ha ha ha! You'll never win. Bring it on!
Ah! You little...
Come in. Things are getting out of hand. I've heard rumors, but I want to hear them directly from you.
We were set up, sir. We fell right into his trap. General Rockbine's plan was to revive a sealed biological weapon. To do that, he provoked the PMB into firing the Admonisher to break the seal. Had we discerned this sooner, we could have prevented the current situation. And for that, we are to blame.
Now Grangale wants an even bigger army to guard against the bioweapon.
It's the perfect excuse for them to rally the troops. Anything else? I see. The ancient biological weapon was that Screeper?
We've never seen one like it before. We don't know if it's a new class or a sudden mutation. It could be anything.
What bothers me is, why were the Grangalians camping out on the west side of Mount Nostal?
What? The Grangalians were there? The west side of Mount Nostal isn't really used for anything, but it's on Cerealtian soil. That's strange.
Yeah, it's almost like they knew there was a back entrance to the ruins there.
Are you saying Grangale knew General Rockbine's plan and what the result would be? Interesting. We'll need Seldus's political insight into the matter. But first, we should do something about that escaped bioweapon. After talking to Seldus, we've decided to dispatch an anti-Screeper force. I also want you to hunt the Screeper. He should even the odds.
Yes, sir. I've confirmed that his power is effective against Screepers. He'll do the job.
Power? Effective? Could someone let me in on this guy's secret too? Hey, Commander Isaac. Mind telling me what you're doing behind my dad's back? Or is it above my security clearance?
I knew you'd find out someday. As you're well aware, Screepers are a constant threat. Ever since founding the PMB, I've been trying to minimize Screeper casualties. He had a surgical procedure that makes Screepers weak to him.
An operation?
I realize we didn't ask permission, and I'm sorry. But when Warsley was destroyed, it was the only way to save his life.
It gave you abilities, one of which is to heal at an astonishing rate. Without the operation, you would have died.
So his anti-Screeper power is another of those abilities?
The drawback is that he needs a constant supply of medication. That's why we can't just operate on everyone.
You sure that's the only side effect? Hey, are you really all right?
Distant voices. Perhaps your senses are boosted after your abilities activate. Don't worry, though. You're not just hearing things.
It seems he is well suited to fighting Screepers. But I'm still worried about whatever Grangale's doing. Those guys are up to something. I'll join you until we figure out what.
Yes, we need to get to the bottom of that. All right, I'll go tell Seldus.
Heya! It's been a while. How you doing? Great, as usual. You always gotta look on the bright side. I'd love to talk some more, but I gotta go on this mission. What mission? Oh, I'm in the anti-Screeper force. I don't know why, but for some reason, Screepers are easier to beat when I'm around. Oops, time to go. See you around.
So she had the same operation?
Yes, she's the other survivor from Warsley.
I hope our warning was of some use to them.
Was the monster that appeared here the Screeper that got away from us? If so, where could it have gone? Let's ask around. Let's split up.
I'll go to the castle to meet Sheris. The rest of you can canvass the town.
Meet at the inn once you're finished.
Come on, Corin!
Let's go!
We found remarkably few witnesses to that Screeper. It's understandable. Most were scared to leave their houses. But there must have been something special about that Screeper to have been sealed there. The question is, how is it special? Regardless, we can't let it roam free. We have to find it and kill it. To do that, we'll need your power. I'm counting on you.
The town seems to be safe. The soldiers stopped the bioweapon from coming in.
Was it because we warned them first?
I'm glad the town wasn't damaged.
Well, it's more important now to find that monster.
Sheris, are you all right?
Yes, we were able to set up defenses thanks to your warning. We were able to drive it off before it got into town. Luckily, none of the civilians were harmed. So, that's the bioweapon that General Rockbine revived? I've fought Screepers before, but this is the first time I've seen one like that. A Screeper with limbs.
Well, I'm glad things are okay.
No, they're not okay. Do you know how many soldiers we lost driving that thing off? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go report the news to their families.
Hey! Decided to drop by? Apparently no civilians were harmed. Guess we warned them just in time.
What's wrong?
My mommy's missing!
Oh no, how heartbreaking. I'll help you find your mother.
There's no use looking for her.
No use? Why?
That child's mother ran off. The poor kid's been abandoned.
That's horrible! Humans can just abandon their kids?
Of course not. No matter what their reason is. Sheesh. They're some pretty messed up parents.
I'll go and tell Fanil. Hey there. We meet again. You don't happen to have any special powers, do you? I thought you might. Let me introduce myself. I'm Ramana. As you can see, I'm a traveler. Nice to meet you. Aren't you here to look for the Screeper that attacked this area? If so, the beast headed south towards the river. If you hurry, you may catch it. It seemed you wanted to know, so I just asked around, that's all. For you, I'd... No. Never mind. Well then, see you around.
Are you finished investigating?
I couldn't get any useful information. The civilians didn't see it, and the soldiers were too busy tending the wounded.
It went south to the river? That sounds plausible. Screepers instinctively head for water, as I recall.
We're back!
Sorry I'm late. I was taking a child to the orphanage.
Good, you're back. Come on, let's get going now.